The volatility in the crypto market is massive right now. This rise and fall of the market is almost impossible to predict. However, it also brings with it massive potential. Right now, everyone has the opportunity to start making money. Even small funds today could create new millionaires of tomorrow. GSPartners.global presents you with a unique product, NFT certificates, which give you access into the metaverse. These meta certificates are the key to a virtual world where you are able to gain, win, and earn. Go back 10, 20, 30 years ago when Amazon started onboarding multiple partners and suppliers, all participating and offering their products in this new technology called the internet. In this new market of the technology age, now we have the next evolution of the internet era, a new market with a new technology called blockchain. Welcome to the metaverse markets of NFTs, technology partners, celebrities, all coming together in one new world, Lydian World. You'll meet many tech partners, developers, influencers. Technology partners include BD Swiss, a decade old, top-tier European financial brokerage. Celebrities and sports champions include Floyd Mayweather, Roberto Carlos, and many more. Build meta cities, sell NFTs, play games, earn through meta broker, meta mining, and tap into all the income resources of the Lydian World. Get your Metaverse Certificate NFT today and start to earn from our multiple opportunities right now. The evolution is Lydian World. The evolution is now. Register at gspartners.global today.
All right. Hello, everybody. Hey, this is Daniel Higgins coming to you live. Welcome to this episode of Daniel's Den. It's a pleasure to be with you today, tonight, this afternoon, just depending on where you're at in this awesome world we live in. Listen, we're going to get into some content straight from this amazing book. You guys may know or may not know, depending on how long you've been hanging out in Daniel's Den, How Rich People Think. There is a phrase in here that just jumped out at me and grabbed me and told me, talk about me, right? That's exactly what happened, right? So here's one of or part of what we're going to discuss today, tonight, this afternoon, depending on where you're at in this awesome world we live in. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitter all at the same time because we are reaching everybody all at the same time, all right? So here's part of what we're going to discuss a little bit today. And you just saw a short glimpse of what we're doing globally, the partnerships that are being strategically put together, the celebrities that are being drawn to our business entity called Gold Standard Partners, right? In partnership with BD Swiss, there's a lot of great things going on. We don't want you to miss it, but it all depends on what you believe, right? So here, let's chat about this. The belief you adapt will lead you to abundant wealth or middle-class mediocrity. This is author Steve Siebold. What he did that's very unique about this book, because yes, a lot of people have interviewed successful billionaires and successful individuals, but what he did in this book that's so unique is that he put contrasting thoughts right next to each other. Each chapter has a contrasting thought. What does a middle class person think in comparison to what a successful, highly successful individual, financially free individual, millionaire individual? What's the comparison? What is the contrasting thoughts? So he puts those thoughts right there in each chapter. So you have to look at those thoughts and evaluate how you're thinking and how the wealthy are thinking, or how the middle class is thinking and how a high performer is thinking. So you constantly have that. And that is real life, because in real life, someone successful might share some key information with you. And it is always going to contrast what normal people are sharing. And you're going to be like, but wait a minute, I heard. And you're going to have an opportunity to either accept a different belief, adopt, right, that new belief, or you're going to have an opportunity to completely reject that belief and say, all right, I'll stick with what I already know, or I'll stick with the belief that I was given from family, friends, well-meaning people, and individuals that I know. Completely up to you. But I would encourage you to take your time, go through your beliefs, and evaluate which ones you might need to shift. So here's part of what he said, And I'm going to go into the title of this chapter real quick to give us a conversation that we can move forward in, right? So, believe the belief you adopt will lead you to abundant wealth or middle class mediocrity. Author Steve Siebold. So let's get into this. This is the title for this chapter. Middle class believes money is negative. World class believes money is positive. So this is the contrasting thoughts. Middle class believes money is negative. So think about and evaluate your thoughts on money. Are they connected to something negative? Is it the money is root of all evil, which is a misquote? Is it the successful individuals are greedy? What is the thought or the negative thought that you may have connected to money that you need to evaluate that belief and maybe adopt a different belief? World class believes money is positive. So here's what it says. The rich see money as a positive tool that has the power to create freedom and opportunity for themselves and their families. You know, as I continue to surround myself with more and more successful individuals, I notice that they get to enjoy more of life. I was chatting with someone and I just was transparent because, from my point of view, my dad did not get to enjoy his retirement because he was older in age. And unfortunately, a sickness came upon him, cancer came upon him, and he was not able to enjoy those times of being retired. He worked all his life, pretty much. He worked from since he was 15 years old. And when it was time to retire, he was still not able to, from my point of view, fully enjoy everything that retirement has to offer. You know, a lot of people are moving towards retirement and they know that they still have to supplement their income. That's not a retirement. That's not a time where you can, you know, so there it is. So you want to adopt a different belief system. You want to shift away from thinking that money is negative. There's an amazing book called, or by Bob Proctor. It is, oh my gosh, I'm going to draw a blank, but I'm listening to that book all the time. You Were Born Rich. And there's thought processes that we have that we need to shift those belief systems. And you're going to have to, when you want to move forward, what's going on, Miss Veronica? You're going to take time and you're going to evaluate those thought processes and those beliefs and say, where did I get this from? And you know, some of the things you're not even going to know where it came from. You're not even going to be able to identify where those beliefs came from. They're going to be like, where did they come from? You can't even identify where the belief I actually came from. And hey, Ken, Mr. Ken Nixon, that's Ken Nixon there in Florida. Welcome to the live stream, sir. Thank you. I don't know why it's saying Facebook user, but welcome, Ken. We glad to see you online. So we're talking about adopting a better belief system, and we're thinking and taking content from How Rich People Think by Stephen Siebold. I love this book because not just he interviewed a bunch of successful individuals and financially free people and millionaires, but he has contrasting thoughts of what middle class people think and what the successful people think. And what we're talking about today is middle class believes money is negative, world class believes money is positive. So you want to evaluate that in your personal life, day to day, moment by moment. What do you believe? Where is it coming from? So this is the phrase that he mentioned that really, really jumped out at me. All right, I see you, Ken. Tell Deb I said what's up. She's awesome. So the belief you adopt will lead you to abundant wealth or middle class mediocrity. The choice is ours. We get to adopt belief systems. We get to leverage successful individuals' belief systems. You know, when we talk about leverage, a lot of times we do talk about the financial use of leverage, which is a beautiful thing because you're leveraging someone else's time or skill to amass wealth. We very rarely talk about leveraging the thought processes of that successful individual. We rarely talk about, let me absorb the successful person's belief system and adapt them and move forward with those. Let me leverage their thought process. And it brings me back to a quote that Mr. John C. Maxwell has said multiple times. He said he wishes that he could just pour successful thinking into someone's mind. It doesn't work that way, but he wishes that he can just pour in how successful people think into someone's mindset. And I like him, wish the same thing. I wish I could just pour that, but this is as close as we can. This is as close as we can to getting it, and pouring it into someone's mind is sharing the book, talking about it, right? Engaging with people. Now, I shared at the very beginning a short, what they call sizzle video that shows you a glimpse, just a glimpse of what we're doing globally to empower people all around the world to help them move forward in moving towards their financial freedom. I talked to you just a little bit about my dad's retirement, and from my point of view, he wasn't able to enjoy it. There was limitations there and health challenges. So he waited all this time to retire and wasn't able to really fully enjoy it because cancer came and took him out early. So what's your belief system about retirement? Do you believe you can retire early? Do you believe that retirement is linked to an age instead of the truth, which is retirement is just a financial number? What's your belief system about it? Thank you, Mr. Roosevelt. Thanks, brother. What's your belief system on it? Where did you get that thinking from? You know, I was hearing and seeing a post from Alux that said that every parent is training a child for a world that they're one generation behind and out of sync with, basically. So you're sharing and trying to train someone up. I'm a dad, so you know it's part of the day to day. You're trying to prepare and you're trying to help and pour into, but you clearly know things are shifting and things are changing. And those belief systems are very important. So once again, do you believe you could retire early? We have it in place right now where you can put your money to work the way it's supposed to be working. Do you believe your money should be working? Or do you believe that you should be working? Where did that thought process come from? Oh, I could already tell you where that came from. That didn't come from someone who was wealthy, because the wealthy are putting their money to work and always looking for places where they can say, okay, money, get to work. Get to work. They're looking to leverage time, skills of other people. They're looking to leverage and enhance every moment that they can. Welcome in, Al. So get back with the person who's sharing this content with you and adopt the belief that the person sharing this content with you is actually trying to assist you and help you. Isn't that crazy that someone would care enough to share some quality information that can actually empower your financial future and your financial now? That someone on Facebook, someone on LinkedIn, someone on Twitter actually had your best interests at heart and shared quality information with you. That's a great belief to adopt. That's a great belief to adopt. That someone's not out to get you, right? That's another belief system. People have a negative point of view and say, man, somebody's out to get me. Yeah, we're out to get something to you. Where's your belief system? Where did it come from? Where did that thought process come from? You know, oh, some so and so this failed a few years ago. What does that have to do with what's going on now? What's that got to do with what's going on now? Right? And I understand, yes, you want to validate that this is an opportunity. You want to validate that this is a real business. Yes, it is. People have already been paid in real time. People have privately issued MasterCards. MasterCard is one of our business partners. We have a partnership you just saw at the very beginning. We have a partnership with BD Swiss, which is over 10 years old and a very successful trader. You know, you don't have to have a high skill level here because you can allow somebody who's already mastered those skills to do it for you. You could leverage the expertise of others because you can adopt the belief that you can, of course, tap into what other people are skilled at. Let them be skilled at that and put your money to work. So I encourage everybody, definitely get this book, How Rich People Think. And while you're at the bookstore or Amazon or whatever, I would encourage you to get the book Think and Grow Rich. This just happens to be Think and Grow Rich, a Black choice. What's the difference between Think and Grow Rich, a Black choice and Think and Grow Rich? It just shares stories from African Americans who use amazing success principles that you can use for yourself, right? And while you're at the bookstore too or Amazon, get this book too, The Richest Man in Babylon. I love this book because it talks about very clearly you want to put your money to work and have your generations of money keep working. And can't go anywhere without the Dream Chaser Manifesto by our amazing founder and CEO, Ty Best. I love that, Barney. I'm gonna put that up. Barney just made a perfect comment and it's just right in line with what we're sharing. We don't want your money. Okay, we want you to want your money. Yes, we want to help you. We want to help you put your money to work. All right, we want to help you put your money to work. And absolutely. And it's amazing. Leaders are readers, and you'll see so many different amazing success principles in these amazing books. And you will be able to draw what you need and apply what you need, right? So I encourage you today, tonight, this afternoon, adopt a belief system that serves you. Adopt a belief system, adopt a belief that serves you. So once again, let me close out with the quote that we started. And definitely get this book. I don't know how much it is, but it's a tax write-off for those who understand what I said. The belief you adopt will lead you to abundant wealth or middle-class mediocrity. Be careful who you listen to and be careful whose belief system you're following. Everybody have a good day, night, afternoon. We'll see you on the next live stream. Our target is around 11 p.m. every night except Sunday and Wednesday. So stay tuned. If you're not following me on YouTube, find me on YouTube at D Higgins 2830. Make sure you're on there so that you can get the notifications on Twitter with the same handle, I believe, also. All right. Thank you, everybody, for your time. Now, if you are sharing this information and you want to take action, get back with the person sharing this content with you. There's several people on this live stream that will be able to position you to move your belief system and tap into what we're doing to build wealth, generational wealth, saving and putting your money to work in a system that is very successful and that is already paying people right now. It's already paying people right now. We're not practicing on you. You're not a guinea pig. All right. Adopt the belief that we're not practicing on you. There's well over 100,000 people connected to this business entity. We're active and we have all the group licenses. I mean, there's so much credibility here. It is wonderful. So get back with that person. If that person is me, go straight to y1income.com. Get your free registration completed. There's a $33 membership that's available that opens the floodgates so that you can start amassing wealth. Thank you for your time. Get back with that person that shared this with you. And join us live. We are live on GoRocks.info every Monday through Saturday at noon Eastern Standard Time and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so you can get a live overview of everything that we do. There's no password required for this special webinar where we're just sharing the success principles of the wealthy.